So, are you looking for an AI agent that will automatically analyze the resume and CVs whenever a candidate uploaded on your form or on your website? The AI agent will automatically analyze all the details from the CV, and it will decide whether the candidate is fit for your company or not. Here you can see that we created an AI agent that analyzed CV, and based on the CV it extracted some results, and we store that results in an Airtable. So these are the results from our AI agent, and let's create an awesome CV analyzer AI agent. So this is our workflow. This is going to be discussed in this n8n, but before this workflow, uh, we are going to have some understanding of Airtable. So basically, Airtable allows you to have store your data just like it works as Google Sheets. So for Airtable, it's much similar to Google Sheets, but it have more templates, well managed, having more designs, and a lot of automations you can do in Airtable. So you need to have an Airtable account, and for that you just go to the Airtable and sign up for free. So I already have an Airtable account, and I have successfully made my Airtable account to store all the details of the candidate and the CV link and all the details descriptions of the candidate in my Airtable. So this is how an Airtable looks like. Let's open the Airtable, and the Airtable that is going to be we will use it is a simple applicant tracker, and this Airtable will save all the data from our AI agent. So first of all, you need to have an Airtable account, and once you log into Airtable, you have to go to the Airtable developer hub, and you can find this Airtable developer hub on the Airtable website. So once you go to inside the developer hub of AI table, here you can see you have to create a personal access token uh, that will have some scope, uh, some access based on your API key. So I have already made my personal access token and gave some privileges to my API key, that what this API key is going to perform. So these are the privileges you are going to select, which is see the data in Airtable records, create, delete, and do the CRUD operation, that is the create, update, and delete. So we have given the uh, privilege to this Airtable access token to have these scopes. So make sure you have these scopes selected in your API key, and once you do that, you have to give the access token the access to your workspace. So my first workspace is simple applicant tracker. So you can find the simple applicant tracker in Airtable, and you can get this simple template in Airtable. So let's get started to how to make the uh, AI agent CV analyzer, that whenever a user come to the form and fill that form, all the detail will be forwarded to step by step to every node, and every node will have its own functionality, what the node is going to take an action, and based on the action the AI agent will decide now what to do. So first of all, we have a simple form submission in n8n, and this form submission basically is a job application form submission. If we execute this step, you will be able to see how the form looks like. So this is our job application, and this job application have some description, role, what are the key responsibilities, required skills, qualification, preferred qualification, and why to join us. So this is a simple job application form, and whenever a user fill this form, this all the details will be sent to the next node. So let's understand this form submission. So let's stop this listening, and we have the form description. As I have told you what the job is about, the requirement, the experience, and everything. And we have some form elements, like what element we are going to use, like first name, last name, and what will be the element type, that is the text field name, uh, last name, and first name, and then also the email field name. The user will have to enter the email, and the email type is going to be, of course, email. Then the phone and the years of experience, and you can customize it based on your own form. So this is how the form looks like, and uh, the user is going to submit all the detail uh, in this form, and then the detail will be sent to the next node. So once this node is done, now what we are going to do is, we have used a node that is basically to upload your CV to Google Drive. So whenever a user uploads a CV to the Google Drive, uh, uh, automatic some outputs will be generated by this node. So whenever a CV is uploaded, it will give us some basic information of what the file name is about, type of the file, extension, and the file size. So this is what this node is about, and make sure you connect your Google Drive account credentials. You can simply do it by selecting this button and sign in with your Google account. So it will be automatically connected with your Google account. So you have to use this node for uploading a CV to your Google Drive. So I can show you this as well. So I've done multiple tests in this Google Drive folder before I was making the demo. So this is our folder name, and make sure you give the access to anyone with the link, because we will be using this link in the n8n. So n8n will be able to uh, call this folder uh, using the n8n node application, and it will analyze and see whether the node has the permission or not. So this is the folder we are going to use. Then next we are going to have the applicant details. What the applicant details the is going to be about. So whenever a form submission is done, the details are going to be uh, passed to the applicant detail. So let's click on this applicant detail, and all the details will be fetched from the form submission to here. So the phone, email, experience applied on the CV link, all the things are going to be synced manually. So this is what this node is about. And now the most important second node is the Airtable node. So in this Airtable node, we are basically performing an operation to create and use the resource as record, to basically create a record in the Airtable. So this is this whole uh, column is going to be our record. So this is how the Airtable record works. And then a CV will be downloaded, and that CV will be basically passed to our extract form file. So when a CV is downloaded, it will extract all the detail from the CV, which is the number of pages in the CV, the author, the keywords, and the text. So it basically works as it extracts the content and metadata from a PDF file, and the input binary field is data. So now after this, the main thing we have done over here is that we selected an AI agent, and this AI agent is responsible for analyzing the whole contextual information from the CV. So this AI agent is basically a tool agent which have the below capability. We have given a prompt in which we have told the AI agent to compare the following job description from the previous nodes that are coming, and compare that job description and resume, and evaluate whether the resume shows experience or not, and have a check. If it's 1, then it's a best match, and if it's 0, then it's not a match. So I will share this prompt with you. It's not a big rocket science thing to worry about. You can write your own prompt and let the AI agent do its work. Then with the AI agent, we have the model, which is a Google Gemini chat model that is basically going to uh, analyze the content of the CV. And this Gemini chat model is the large language model which have the intelligence of um, analyzing the content, the context of the CV, and it will do some reasoning based on the text. So it will give us a reason whether uh, the candidate is fit for the job or not, and it will do all the reasoning, all the large language model which it already do their jobs in AI. And then once it's done, we will move towards the next step, which is search for a record. If there is already a record in the Airtable, then we will ignore it, and if it's not, then the output generated by the AI agent is basically going to be stored in our uh, Airtable record. So it requires some parameters and which are the base table, which is going to be our simple applicant tracker. This is our base table, and in the list the table we have the applicant table name. This is the applicant table, and then we are giving some values to the table to update it uh, manually. So we have just drag and drop the ID, name, phone, email, and experiences. Once I run this workflow, you will be understand how things are working. So let's run this and see how this workflow works. I have saved this, and let's execute this workflow. Now the first node on form submission will be triggered, and based on this on form submission, we can see that we have the job application, what the job is about, the job description, key responsibilities, and the required skills. So let's fill this by let's write first name, let's write Isaac, and the last name as Jan, Isaac Khan, and my email. So let's write isaacjan123@yahoo.com, and let's type my phone number, but it's just a phone test number. You can write anything you want to, and the year of experience I have 3, and now I will upload my CV. So let's see how the magic is being done in this n8n. When I click on the submit form, this is going to be uploaded to my Google Drive. We can see here that the uh, resume has been successfully updated. Now once it's updated, it will pass towards the create table and the download CV and extract the content, and the AI agent has now decided whether the candidate is fit or not. So let's go step by step and see what every node output is. So the download CV output is that it just got the basic things, which is the file name and the file extension and file size. Now see what the AI agent has produced. So the AI agent has given some output and a score of 95%, and given us a reason that this candidate has an extensive experience in designing, deploying, and optimizing AI pipelines for automation and manual workloads and stuff like that. Then that record, every that whole record has been upserted in the Airtable, uh, in the whole Airtable. We can see it later on. So let's jump into our Airtable and see how it looks like. So now we have, as the form was submitted automatically, we got the name Isa Khan, my number, my email, and my year of experience, and the CV link, and the result, which is 2, and which means I have a good score. And the score is now basically, if the score is greater than 1, then the candidate is fit, and if it's less than 2, the candidate is not fixed. And it has given also a basic 95% accuracy score produced by the large language model, whether the candidate is fit or not. And also it has given us a reason that the candidate has an extensive experience in designing and in deploying optimizing AI pipelines. So now this workflow, you can deploy it in your company website, or whenever a candidate comes up, visit your website, and they want to apply for a specific job role. So you can train your AI agent based on that job role, and the AI agent will do the magic. So it's amazing to have an AI agent instead of an HR recruiter or a human. So we have completely replaced that human with an AI agent, and now the AI agent is doing our work. So I will share this workflow as well, but make sure you have the API keys of your own, because I will remove the API keys from it and you have to put your own API keys. Uh, Due to some security reasons, I don't want that the API keys to be used in a malicious way. So make sure you use your own API key in the workflow and automate the process in your own way. You can give your own prompt and do whatever you want with this specific CV analyzer. So this is the magic of the CV AI agent and analyzer, and it does all the work where a human do it in a real time. So we have replaced it. So thank you very much, and I hope you guys are going to play around with this workflow and with this AI agent.